You're now listening to Box Power Sound. We're right back here on Box Power Sound, and we got Ramriddlz in the building. We're about to get into this exclusive interview with him, and I got my girl DJ Killa Kels with me.
Just taking
and we're
some
gonna
shots.
talk to him and pick his brain, and get that tea. Talk to him about everything that he's got going on, his new music, new projects. So everybody, please welcome Ramriddlz, a.k.a. Sweeterman.
Yo.
Welcome to Box Power Sound.
Jeez, it's a pleasure.
Good to have you here, man. During times like this,
Happy to
it's
be
cold
here.
as fuck, and you came out. I appreciate it. But yeah, congratulations on everything you got going on, your new music and everything. Just gonna get some more shots poured up.
Yeah. We got to get him liquored up.
Yes, they
This
can.
is what I do. I get the people liquored up, and then
that's
the
yours.
tea gets
No, I was
spilled.
pouring it up for them, Mom.
Oh, so she
It's
doesn't
just-
see any of your videos.
This is just tea, right?
Yeah,
It
it's
is tea.
green tea.
It's iced tea.
And we're gonna be spilling that tea. But
Yes,
you mean
tea.
to tell me your mom doesn't see any of your shit? Your videos are
I didn't say that.
crazy. Okay, so
So
you can take a
so
little
she
shot.
sees it all,
Okay.
but she doesn't like what she sees.
Okay.
Are you a mama's boy?
Yeah.
I did
100%.
see a video with him and
200%.
his
So
mom.
she
It was
kind of
cute.
also turns a blind eye.
We all our moms do, I think.
Not mine.
Oh,
Jesus.
mine. Oh, my
She's
mom.
like, she goes, I see all these things. And she's like, I can't show my friends.
Oh no.
Okay.
She's like, why can't you
Wow.
do something so I can show my friends?
Yeah, she wants to
sounds like
show
my
you.
mom. That sounds
That
like
sounds
my
pretty
mom.
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get right into this interview. Where did you get the name Ramriddlz? Where did it derive from?
Riddles. So, pretty much it was just my Instagram name at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
You gave
Why
that was
though?
it.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
why?
I don't know how or like
But
why?
does Ram come from your like government
Ram.
name?
Like Ram is from my real name.
Okay.
Okay.
That
Ram,
makes
my
sense.
name is Rami,
Got it.
Okay.
and
Got
then
it.
so I just took.
I know a
that.
couple Rammies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
so
that? What's your background?
Yeah.
Culture
So
and
Is
ethnicity?
it Egyptian descent?
Egyptian. Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna lie, but you
can't
said
lie.
it. You said it.
Anybody who follows you sees you with those pyramids.
I was gonna be like half Filipino, half Jamaican. You know?
I'm dead.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that a little bit later.
I'm honorary Filipino.
Yeah, she gets it all the time. Are you originally from Mississauga? Is that where
Yeah.
you're from?
Yeah. Saga.
Saga City.
Saga.
West
Yeah.
side.
What's going on
Claim
over
it as
there?
the best side.
I
don't know
know.
what's going
I
on
know.
in
I claim
Mississauga.
I only like Saga because it's in the West. But
Yeah. Saga's just the best place to be.
is it?
Is it really?
Sweeter side.
Why?
I definitely appreciate Saga for what it
Sweeter.
What
is.
do you guys do over there?
I appreciate Mississauga for what it is. So shout out to everybody who's listening from Mississauga.
Yeah, it's just the greatest place on earth.
I wouldn't say that, but
I still don't know why.
I appreciate it
Just
for
the
what it
happiest.
is.
Just the happiest place on earth.
Okay.
Just happy there all the time.
It's a good time. You know what's so funny though? When I was in elementary, grade 8, I used to take the bus.
Gee, shout out to grade
I
8.
used to take the bus to.
It's a good time.
Grade 8 was the craziest time.
It was weird, but I
Grade
used to take the
8.
bus all the way to the terminal at Square One.
Oh, so you
and
grew up
just
in
hang
Saga
out.
too?
No, I'm from Toronto. I'm from Esplanade,
Okay.
but I used to take the bus there and hang out at the bus terminal
Yeah.
at
Jeez,
Square One.
you're a mall rat?
It was weird.
I
Yeah.
was a mall rat too.
I
back in
can't
the day.
say that
grade
I was
8.
happy
Everybody
about
was
it,
a mall rat.
you know, but I was 13, so I was making the wrong decisions.
You're
at
up
an
to no
early
good.
age.
You're up to no good at Square
Should
One.
never tell
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
story. But yeah.
So let's talk
grew
about
up.
your.
You grew up in Mississauga. You're saying
Yeah.
like you've always been from Mississauga.
I
Okay.
grew
Yeah.
up- I grew up in Mississauga still.
Okay. So let's talk about your music and your sound. You've always had a very unique sound. Would you say that your music has more of a Middle Eastern influence or a Caribbean? Because I hear both.
You hear a little bit of both you're
A
saying.
little bit of both, but
Yo,
you
pretty
also
much.
use
I just like what I like, you know? And I just put it in the music.
you put it in music.
But yeah,
it does-
definitely around like 2015, like I was listening to a lot of like Caribbean music for sure.
Right.
And that definitely played a big part.
That's cool because then it just blended in with your Middle Eastern
Mhm.
influence, like that natural Middle Eastern vibe. But I definitely hear that in your music. Were you in the studio and you were just kind of experimenting with the sounds and you're like, yeah, this works. This is gonna this is gonna do
like,
numbers?
Like you're talking about the dancehall shit or what?
Just any music when you first started. So
yeah, like I was just like making noises and shit, and like I was like, damn, it's sounds kind of nice.
It's kind of dope. It was.
I got like, to be honest, after the first time I made a song, like I listened to it back and like I got some goosebumps, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, like I didn't even know I could do that.
Yeah.
And after that, it was like shit. Like I just like it was a hobby, you know? Like I just enjoyed doing it.
Really? And how long ago was that? Like
that was in 2014. 2014, like 2015 maybe. Like
really?
Yeah.
You're okay, so you're mad young. Do you still work with that same engineer, producer?
From that first song, nah.
Okay.
But
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sweeterman, that's actually how I heard of you. That's how I believe she heard of you. That was a big introduction for you to the music world. That propelled your music career. And who wrote and produced that song?
Yeah, so that was written by me, and
nice.
One of my friends probably wrote like a 1-2 bar, like, you know, just in the studio. But primarily, like, I was just like taking some shower one day, and like I just heard it in my head, like, "Girl, I know you wanna."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Damn!" Like I keep hearing that.
The shower is where it's at. It's where all the thoughts come.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what happened, and then.
Oh, that's dope.
Just kind of like,
and
just
Did you know that it would get the reception that it did?
Like I was just having fun. Like I didn't expect anything, you know. It's just like it was almost like a school project, except not school. It's just like a project, you know.
So you were in the shower. You came up with this melody that sounded nice, and then you hit up your producer and said, "You know what? I want to get in the studio."
No, like I didn't have a producer. Like I just like a friend of a friend at the time. Was just like like he was making tracks, whatever, and like there was a break, you know, and I was like, yo, like, what do you think about this? Like I just sang him the thing, and he's like, yo, like it's all right. I was like, yo, you want to try and make a beat? And he's like, sure. And like he made the beat in literally like 2 minutes.
Wow.
Sick.
He's like, brr, brr. Like, you know, he made the track, and I was like, jeez.
So who's that producer for everybody?
So his name is J-Man.
J-Man?
J-Man, yeah.
J-Man. And you still work with him today?
Nah, like after
Just
that was record? Like the only track.
Yeah. Well, he did good.
Yeah.
He did good.
Yeah.
So tell us about how that came about, because Drake, obviously, he remixed that song. But now that you're talking about that producer, you never really worked with him after. Tell us about how that remix came about, and what happened with that producer, because did he get his credits for it, that type of stuff, because that song blew up from Drake putting his little version onto it.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
So this is a 2-part question?
Yeah. The first part is, how did the Drake remix come about?
Okay, so pretty much what happened was I made the song, whatever. And I guess he heard it, whatever. And I guess he liked it, you know?
Yeah.
And then I guess he remixed it.
He like reached out to you and was like,
yeah, like that happened, and then I was like, damn, like it's pretty sick.
Right.
You know, like
no, it's probably super exciting. Like,
of course.
Yeah.
Like, how did that feel?
Yeah, it's like the goat, you know, and then he's
crazy.
seen like he's like the ram, you know? He's like, damn.
So did he reach out like via DM, or he got through to your management and just said, yo,
whatever how it happened, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even like
remember?
Yeah. Like it just happened somehow, you know?
Yeah.
And then
So he didn't even put his own twist on it. It's literally
he's like, yo,
how you wrote it.
He's like, this is saucy. He's like, and I was like, yeah.
It is super saucy.
And then he's like, yo, it was pretty funny though. First time I met him, like I definitely didn't know how to act, you know?
Yeah.
Cause like at the time, like I'm just some kid in university, you know, like fucking
the biggest rapper.
Yeah, like
is
in that time,
in.
like I was literally like going back and forth to school and shit, like listening to Drake. Like Nothing Was the Same at the time was like out, and like I was listening to the album like every single day, like just, you know. And then like whatever, like I fucking meet him like in that same year, you know.
And he loves your shit.
And then like I didn't know like how to act, you know? I was like, like, do I should be cool? Like like, you know, I didn't know how to act. And then he's like, yo, I'm a big fan and shit. And I was like, yo, like, I noticed, you know? Mm-hmm. And like, I probably came off as a dickhead, you know? Like, I just didn't know how to act, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, what you been up to? And I'm like, you know, just making classics and shit. Even though, like, I only had, like, 2 songs or whatever at the time.
Right.
But, yeah, no, it's definitely cool, like, that he reached out, like, you know, besides that, like, I don't think I would have pursued music, to be honest. Like,
really?
Yeah, like, it was just a one and done, you know?
Well, that did go very far. But when it came to the remix, was it out there as a Ramriddlz featuring Drake remix? Because from what I knew, it was like Drake had his own Sweeterman.
Yeah, it was more like
your own song.
It was more like a cover, you know?
Okay, so was it kind of like you almost like got a placement with Drake, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest, but yeah.
It seemed a little bit more like that because...
What do you mean placement?
Placement, like if you were to write a record and write the whole thing and produce the whole song, and then you place it with an artist or a label, and then they record and put that song out as their own.
Okay.
Right? So it's almost like how that song came.
But it was
we knew that he was on it, right?
But like my song still existed, you know?
It did. But when Drake put it out, it was just Drake Sweeterman.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
I didn't see remix. I didn't see one with you mixed in with it, right? So how else did you benefit? Aside from it propelling your career, obviously having that Drake co-sign is huge and whatever. How else did you benefit from that song?
Well, it definitely just gave me a career, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it was like, oh, shit, like, I could probably do this, you know?
Yeah.
It was like, oh, this guy likes it. Like, I wonder who else is gonna like it.
So you didn't think let's do a music video together just so you're with him and that would.
Well, definitely. You know, I was like, like, let's hear this version with both of us on it. You know.
Yeah.
In class, these guys are like, oh, like, we tried it. Like, it didn't sound good. You know.
Really?
But you said you were. It's from what you're saying. It sounds like you were pretty new at music because you said that you didn't know if you were going to continue with music.
Yeah,
so
no,
like, where did you start? Like just before Sweeterman, you said
I
you came up with that
like
in the
that
shower.
was the first song. You know, like I made that Sweeterman song, and like
that's dope.
I probably I made that track, and then probably like almost a year went by. Mm-hmm. And then like in that year, like I made a music video, and like in that whole year, like I didn't touch music or think about it.
Right.
And then like I dropped the music, and then like that video, and that same week, like
that's when you got hit up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's dope.
But
so before that song, you weren't making music.
I wasn't
nothing.
even thinking about music, but like it was a blessing, low key, because like I got kicked out of school and shit at the time. Like like I wasn't doing too good.
What are you doing to your mother?
Yeah, like I wasn't doing too good in school, you know. Mm-hmm. And then you know, my parents weren't happy, whatever. And then
so you're like,
the music thing just kind of took off like at the same time. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll just do this.
And they believed in you.
And I was just like, at the time, like seeing like, more like money or like just from doing shows and shit than I've ever seen before. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this.
There's a number of artists that really like. Not to say that you know you shouldn't continue school.
The whole Jersey situation was definitely a big blessing for sure.
Dope.
Yeah.
I thought you were actually gonna get signed to OVO. Was that something that could have been on the table at the time? Potentially getting signed to OVO?
Nah.
No, it was just doing the remix, really?
Yeah, it was maybe like for like writing and shit, but like
right.
I wasn't really like.
It was that one opportunity.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking like that those days, you know.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is you continued to just push after that, and you've done a lot of crazy marketing that I've noticed. The pineapple specifically, and you're wearing a pineapple shirt right now,
and the chain,
and a chain,
and the chain.
So, what is pineapple? It represents being sweet.
Yeah, it's just about
She's a part of, so does it represent being sweet?
She's like living the sweet life, you know?
Okay.
It's like this world's bare fucked up, you know? It's like,
yeah,
it gets you down, you know? It's easy to be salty and shit, but
for sure.
just try to stay up.
No
try
doubt.
to stay healthy, you know?
No
Make
doubt.
good life choices.
And be a sweeter man for the sweeter things.
Exactly.
So, let's listen to Sweeterman. This is a classic record. We're going to play it for everybody who's listening. A classic record. We're going to go with the original Sweeterman right here on Box Power Sound, exclusively on Cay Radio. We'll get you to introduce it.
Sweeter, man. Sweeter, MAN. Yeah.
Love that song. That's a classic. That's a classic.
It's a
Shit was
vibe.
hard.
Yeah,
That was
I
like
know,
the song
you
of the
know.
summer. I feel like
It was.
when it came
Song of
out.
the summer. We
Sweeter.
booked you for Butter. We booked you to host
Do you
Butter.
remember?
Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Are you sure you remember?
Yo, I actually remember that.
She wants to give you some
I
flashbacks.
I stood on some shit.
Yes.
And I was like,
Yeah.
She's like,
I think I had you.
we booked him for Butter, and I booked him for VIP.
Yeah. We
But
did like
Butter-
a summer rooftop party. Like,
Yeah.
when was it? Like 2016,
This would have been 2016.
20, yeah.
It would have been 2016.
Yeah.
The summer of.
Back
That's
in
when
the
it
day.
came out. Yeah.
That's when it came out. Pineapple thing was huge. The song was huge.
Yeah. Pineapples were on Tumblr.
He was wild.
Pinterest.
The first thing
I'm
she
just
remembered,
standing there, and you were like on a speaker. You were standing on a speaker by yourself, topless. Yeah,
Stop this.
Male nipples out.
No
like,
top?
Oh yeah, no male nipples.
Free the
like
nips?
you had a shirt
Yes,
on
you
before.
freed the
I don't know
nips.
where the shirt went, and I was just like, oh, and I was just like dancing, and you were just there in the back.
No auto-tune, right?
all
Just
times.
No,
going
you're having the
crazy.
greatest time. Summer
Wild time.
16.
That was summer
Yeah.
16.
Summer 16.
And it was
Sweeter.
a good time.
Sweeter
It was.
16.
It really
And then,
was.
Sweet 16.
and then I booked you on another occasion.
Sweet.
I booked you on
16.
another occasion
Sweeter.
at VVIP at Bloke.
I'm gonna die.
Sweet.
Bloke. Okay, bloke. Yeah.
Yeah.
not even
I
existent
booked you at
anymore.
Bloke.
Yeah, I don't
to
remember
host
that.
VVIP. Yeah, you wouldn't remember. I think you blacked
What
out.
was what was
Yeah,
VVIP? What happened
I
there?
think I was
Bloke.
maybe I might have been at that one too.
You might have been.
Yeah, I remember VVIP.
Yes, it was a wild time. And
Bloke's
you
the one
just-
on King and
Oh, I
King
was
and
I was like
Bathurst, yeah.
singing and shit.
No,
singing
you
and
were just
stuff.
hosting.
Sorry.
You were hosting, and you came out with your clique. You know, the whole Arabic clique, like just deep. You guys came through deep, and the party. It was a crazy Tuesday party, so everybody was just wilding.
The club was going up on a Tuesday.
A lot of hoes, a lot of bitches, like just that vibe, and you went crazy, and those were good times, man, wild times. But that was around those times, like that the release of that song really kind of created those vibes. 'Cause
that's what it
once
was like. Toronto has a sound.
yeah,
like,
that sound, and it just dropped, and it was dope. But with regards to 2016, you were deported. Back in 2016.
I was deported.
So talk to us about
I didn't
that.
hear about that at all.
Yeah, talk to us about
Deported.
that. So you were deported. Where
Deported.
from and why?
Deported.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just too drippy. I was just stealing stealing every man's gal. They're like, yo, we
Not
gotta get rid of
stealing.
this guy. They're like, get rid of him.
In
They're
LA?
like, he's
So you were-
dangerous.
So what really happened? Tell
Yeah, I was
these
just
people.
up to no good, you know?
You literally
I
got
was on
deported
the-
from LA?
I was on the loose. Yeah. They're like, yeah, this guy's too much sauce. Let's get rid of him.
Oh, you got deported from LA to here.
Yeah, from the States. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what? It's okay.
Yeah, I was actually I was in Jamaica, and for some reason I thought it was a good idea. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to LA from Jamaica, and then yeah,
Sounds like a
that
lit.
was it.
And they sent you right back home.
Yeah, they sent me
Wait,
home.
what
so-
were you doing
Oh, like where?
in LA? What do you mean?
Oh, what was I doing?
Yes, you can't just say you get too much
What-
sauce.
What wasn't I doing? That's the
Oh,
real question.
God.
Oh, wow.
Why did the
I was
police
doing every-
or ICE? Who is it? Like
I was doing
who gets
everything.
involved?
Everything was getting done.
Who deported you?
Everything.
Everything was getting done.
Yeah, so that was it. They're like,
Everything
we know this.
that wasn't supposed
They're like,
to
we
be
know
done.
this guy. Yeah,
That's
because
the
the funny thing
Sweeterman.
is, yeah, I don't know. Because I was just there, like, what are you doing here? I was like, oh, like, I'm just visiting this and that, like, my cousin or some shit. And then, I was just lying through my teeth, you know?
Yeah. And they just said,
oh, this is at the airport or something?
No, he was, were you
and then they're like,
airport?
yo, like, you're...
Who is they?
Yeah, it was in the airport, exactly, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The airport, my bad.
I'm scared of the airport.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly,
So once you arrive
border,
in
this
LA,
makes sense.
The border security, yeah.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, on that same plane...
No, they're scary.
Sean Kingston was on that same plane. And I swear to God, Movado was on that same plane.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's lit. That's lit. They were coming for all y'all, bro.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bunch of foreigners.
Yeah, I seen fucking both these guys on the plane. I was like, geez, it's about to be a good.
And you were about to go into something so fun and crazy in LA, and they turned you back. Is what they did.
Like whatever. Like I was just at that point, I was just there, you know. So I was just like, let me go back, and then
So it wasn't deported. You were denied.
Turned away.
No, I got deported still.
What?
Because deported is like they send you back where you came from.
Okay.
Right? Like they didn't send me to fucking...
You're right.
They didn't send me to Nepal, you know?
Yeah,
but they sent me to fucking...
Okay. Oh, that's what it said on the paper. Just slap.
Yeah.
Deported.
Like,
you had to go into the security room and stuff?
Yeah.
That's
Bruh,
whack.
I had to do that.
That's
the airport's a scary place when you are a creative.
For sure.
And you're just trying to fucking travel.
And visas got to come and play. Like, you got to be there. Like,
but what if you just want to go and travel for real? Like what he said. Like, you just going to the club, but they're like, what do you do?
Or they pulled up
Why are you
flyer
here?
and saw his face.
I don't
on
post
the
the flyers
flyer.
till I land.
Is that what really
That's
happened?
exactly what happened.
You don't post the flyers till you land.
I had a show in like Detroit or some shit. Like in a week from
you're making
day.
stops. Oh, okay.
So they showed, they're like, who is this?
You're an entertainer.
I was like, I know that guy. They're like, oh, it says here, like, the price for this. I was like, nah, like, it's all for charity, you know?
Oh,
Like, just like...
I'd be sweating bricks. I would be sweating bricks.
I was actually losing it. And then they're like, wait a sec. It says this, though. And I was like...
No,
Yeah.
you can't post the flyers till you land,
He's
y'all.
shrugging. For everybody who can't
I
see.
even delete
And then they're
Instagram
like,
app.
oh, like, you have a song with Drizzy. I was like, I wish.
Oh, he's like, that's not me, that's my brother.
I was like, I don't even have, like, I was like, it was just the cover, you know?
Yeah, it's a cover.
Like,
And then it's like, Champagne Poppy. Like, no, it's not Drake, it's another
I
Drake.
was like, I wish.
Wow. And that's a big thing. So it actually catapulted right back.
Yeah, but fuck
that
it.
cover.
We beat the case. We beat it.
Okay,
No,
that's what I was going to say. What was the
Yeah.
aftermath for that? Were you able to go back? Huh?
Years later.
3
Beat
years
it.
later?
Yeah, like 5 years later.
So they banned you
Yeah.
from the States for a little while?
me, and then
That's my biggest fear,
$2
bro.
million later.
No.
Stop this.
That's my biggest. That's my
it.
biggest fear. Really, to get turned away and like
$20 million.
That happens.
they make it hard for you, right? Like they make
So
it
Yeah.
all
Life-
your royalties,
My life savings later.
everything that you made off of Drake's
My-
cover,
My blood, sweat, and tears later.
that's fucked
Yeah.
up. I'm sorry to
So,
hear
yeah,
that, but
Damn.
I'm glad that you're
Yeah.
able. You're able to travel.
It's
the
life,
States.
yo. I came here and I like, just, what's it called? Experience some things.
Right.
Yeah.
And experience comes
you live and you
knowledge.
learn. Yeah, you live
right?
and you learn.
But
Yeah, we're living right now.
oh,
I'm alive.
Are we living? Yeah, we're
I'm
all
alive.
Thank God.
Look at me. I'm alive.
You said
Well-
deported or what?
It's been a crazy year, and we've actually been seeing a lot more singles coming from you this year. So what
Jeez.
happened? Like, did you dedicate a lot of that time to creating while you were in quarantine? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I just been in the studio, just locked up, just with bare girls. Just bare girls. So many, you know.
And the girls inspire you.
That's what I want to talk about.
I've been lost
We're
in
gonna
the.
talk-
I've been
yeah.
lost in the galaxy.
I
love it.
am gonna leave.
I love it.
Where am
Not
I?
in the
Yeah.
galaxy.
I don't know where I am.
In the galaxy.
Where am I?
In another
Oh.
galaxy.
I thought I heard it all.
I'm
I
inside
thought I heard
it.
it all.
I'm inside.
No,
it.
honestly, I'm gonna like someone needs to sign him.
inside it.
Please
Crazy.
tell me you have a song called Galaxy.
Nah, not
Coming
yet.
soon.
Okay, so
Soon.
let's
And if anybody else comes out with something,
lock it off and make sure he has all the copyrights. Nobody's jumping on it. Like no remix, nothing.
No, we'll kill them online if they try.
I like that. I love it. So you were able to do a lot of songs, drop a lot of songs. So that's when I've been seeing a lot more of you this year.
Yeah, I just been singing songs, whatever.
Yeah,
trying to make songs.
I Can't Believe My Eyes. I heard this song like crazy on TikTok. Okay,
what song?
I Can't Believe My Eyes.
Oh, Skittles.
Yes.
Skittles, yeah.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Skittles,
okay.
Yeah.
So it's called Skittles.
Fake fan.
Okay, but the main line.
It's because TikTok, man. TikTok. It's TikTok's fault.
He's calling me out.
I know, but it's because TikTok.
Sorry, that's the main line. Okay, TikTok. All I heard was the "I Can't Believe My Eyes." Went crazy on TikTok. Had no idea that it was your record, that it was your song, until I seen the video. Okay, I seen dogs. I seen fucking old people. I seen everybody with this song in the background. Just had no idea, and it turned out to be your song, which is dope. So, how was that feeling? Like knowing that it went viral?
I didn't even know it was going crazy on TikTok.
You didn't know?
Nah, this is all news.
I'm telling you now.
Yeah,
for real.
I don't know how much truth there is.
Listen, I seen dogs. I seen like random videos.
Oh, puppies.
You said you never saw it on TikTok?
No, I didn't know it was going
crazy.
He
said he had no idea that it went viral on TikTok. That's how I heard it all the time. I can't believe my eyes. I just kept hearing it with a video.
But that's what, TikTok will give you a snippet and you think that's it's like renegade, and it's not renegade nothing.
Right.
Like,
it's just right. So that's what I knew about the song.
They get latched onto that one part.
I kept seeing little clips of like cute little dogs. Listen, I love watching videos with dogs and stuff. And
she has a dog. She's not a weirdo. Yeah.
I seen a whole bunch of things, and then to see that it was your video, and this guy, he has a whole video. He's running. He's jogging, and then he sees like a thick. Is that I Can't Believe My Eyes?
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah. So, and then it's his record, like his creation and all that stuff. Like, you need to fucking copyright and trademark all your shit. Like, it's crazy.
Shout out to TikTok.
Yeah. No, did you like the fact that you didn't know that? You should be getting a check from TikTok for real.
Yeah, I'm trying to become the best TikToker.
Listen, do you
TikToker?
I'm trying to be a talk star.
Yo, it's crazy, but we'll talk a little bit more about that because TikTok, that whole world, you should be seeing a check from that. But we're going to play a little bit more music from you.
Add me on TikTok, please.
What's your TikTok?
Please.
What's your TikTok? Just Ramriddlz?
Add me on TikTok. Ramriddlz on TikTok.
This is his latest single.
Yeah, Ramriddlz.
Ramriddlz.
On TikTok.
Sagittarius, a.k.a. Sagittarius. Are you a Sagittarius?
Ramriddlz, yeah.
Best sign in the universe. Here we go. Sagittarius on Box Power
So
Sound.
wait, you're a Sagittarius.
I'm a
You're
Sagittarius.
A
I am.
Sag.
Yeah, we're dirt bags. So.
You're now listening to Box Power Sound. Bitch. All right, if you just pulling up to the party, we got Ramriddlz in the building.
A party.
And we just played his record with Killa called Katana, and prior to that, we listened to his newest single called Sagittarius. So I'm assuming you're a Sagittarius. You are a Sagittarius. You said that we're dirtbags,
and we need an explanation.
Garbage.
For that.
Bag of dirt.
A bag of dirt, but we're like
garbage.
The dirt that
men
surrounds,
and women are different too.
We're the dirt that surrounds the diamond that helps it pressure to become a diamond.
Yo.
Oh God! Oh, y'all put the pressure on the diamonds.
That was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So,
okay.
Shout out all the Sagittarius. I refer to myself as a Savage-tarius. That's what I used to refer to myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that record actually is very close to it, which is dope. But let's talk about Helluva. Okay, this is one of your singles. A video that I've never seen ever in my life, but it's an outrageous video. Who thinks of these concepts? Because for anybody who hasn't seen it, his video for Helluva, it's him having a picnic with a girl, and then it kind of zooms into the girl's head, and the girl's head is a pussy.
Jeez,
She's a vagina face.
We can say that word on Box Power?
Yes, man.
Pussy.
It's raw and uncut.
Yeah, it's called Box Power.
Pussy.
You could say
it's a box.
Pussy.
Yeah, it's a whole.
Yeah, so she had a pussy face.
Yeah, it is.
So who thinks of these concepts?
It was me. So,
surprise, surprise.
Okay, so you're the mastermind.
I'm very bright.
How did that come to
Ramriddlz?
No pun intended.
Is for the scholars. If you're a scholar, then you can relate. If you're a dirtbag, you can relate.
Yeah.
If you're an athlete, you can relate.
You're just relatable.
Very relatable. If you are a humanitarian, you can relate. Do I know what humanitarian means? Nah.
But they should watch that video.
Exactly.
No, I think you understand the human anatomy. I think that's what happened.
Black Lives Matter.
So with that concept, you literally...
Ramriddlz is for the people. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes. And I do agree that you've always had, like, again, the positive output from a Sagittarius. You've always had, like, this bubbly...
Positive? Yeah.
Bubbly.
Yeah.
Bubbly,
STD?
happy.
Negative.
COVID?
Let's put an applause.
Negative.
Triz,
Chlamydia?
let's put an applause on that.
Chlamydia? Positive. Chlamydia? Negative.
Perfect. COVID?
He said
Super negative.
He said
Yes,
negative.
please and thank you. So with Helava, did you just go to your director and say, I have an idea. I want to be...
No, so I was just on Instagram, and then like one of my boys, like he had made this mask, this pussy face mask. And I was
Your
like,
boy just makes masks like that.
Like he just had it. He had this clothing brand or whatever. He had it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like I'm going to use this pussy mask.
Yeah, for your video. Perfect.
It was made prior to the video.
Yeah, it was made prior. Yeah.
Wow.
What is your boy's...
IG.
Yes.
So he has like this brand. It's called like Filthy Vagina or something.
That makes sense.
And that's what he uses, right? So
He just has masks. He just has pussy face masks available.
shout out to Filthy Vagina.
I wish I knew this before Halloween.
Yeah.
But
That's
okay.
funny. That's funny.
And you were just like,
I mean, no, you could rob a bank with that shit. They'd be like,
bruh.
I don't know. I don't know who just robbed us.
I hope he makes like different colored ones too. Tell him to do that. Tell him to do
I hear
that.
what you're saying.
I just thought of that just now, but just saying.
And I love all color.
Okay.
pussies. Yellow,
Listen.
white, black, brown, slim, fat,
Blue.
everything. Blue.
Okay.
Avatar pussy, everything.
So, cause all your marketing is outside the box, and it's very entertaining.
Outside the box to get
Outside
inside
of the box, but in the box, but outside,
Includes the box.
around the box.
Where am I? I'm inside the box. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore.
You looked very comfortable having a picnic.
I'm stuck.
Having a picnic
inside her.
with the box.
So you're the mastermind behind all your marketing.
Not everything, but that specific one, yeah.
Okay.
That specific instance.
So what about one more wine? Because that was a cool concept too.
Yeah, so I was getting bare wines, and I was like, yo, I just want one more.
So the concept
One.
behind
I was
that.
like, one last wine, please.
No,
was
but
like,
what
please.
is
It's
last
so
wine?
simple.
I know, but listen to the concept though. He
I was like, please,
FaceTiming.
baby, give me one more
He was
wine.
FaceTiming.
Yeah, okay. I never saw this.
He was
I want
FaceTiming
one more
a strong
wine.
back. Okay, a strong.
What do you
back.
mean a strong back? Cat. What do you mean a strong back?
I swear,
A girl
strong
with a
back.
fat ass.
Okay.
Strong back.
Okay.
But I swear, like in like
the S is
in
silent.
Jamaica, it's like strong back.
The S is silent.
It's
It means something different.
No, fat ass.
It's like
thick
yo,
legs.
because I went to a gas station and I seen this drink and it was like, strong back.
Oh, okay.
The strong back and there's a man like this.
Oh, okay. No. Not anything like
Strong
that.
back.
A
I've
strong
heard-
back in terms of like
big up your bedroom, strong back.
like a stallion, a girl with thick legs.
Yeah,
fat
I've heard
ass.
of men refer to women like yeah, that
Strong back. Strong back.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like it's
so
just like
that's
Strong
what he
back.
was doing in the video
So
for
tick,
One
yo.
More Wine. He was on
big yo.
FaceTime and he's talking to her like one more wine, and she's in a pool and she just starts whining for him.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a different concept, very raw, and literally like we're
FaceTime.
watching their conversation on FaceTime. So who was behind that marketing?
She loved
That
Rami. She loved Riddles. That was all real life. It was FaceTime.
Oh, so you
it's a real
you just
thing.
screen recorded?
Yeah, I was like, baby, I love you. She's like,
I love it.
She's like, I love you, Ram. I was like,
love it.
I was like, I know, I love you too.
And we know that you love women It's very clear in your music and it's very clear in your
I
visuals.
respect women.
Like, that's the next question.
I appreciate women.
You like women, right?
It's important.
Like, okay.
It's important.
Yes.
You know, that's what Box Power is about.
Yeah. Don't get your mom more angry.
So what's the ideal woman for you?
The ideal woman? An intellect. I love intellectuals. Mm-hmm. Good brain, strong brain.
In every sense of the word?
Yeah, I love I love people I love girls that are health conscious.
Nice.
You're health conscious?
That drink lots of water, of course.
Eat their pineapples.
I drink bare agua.
For real.
Eat bare piña. Anana. But yeah, for sure.
So that's ideal. That's
good. Ideal. Yeah, like, a girl who is very health conscious.
Right. And are you single right now? Or are you available for
kind of single, sort of single?
I see
very single. There's a single scale.
It sounds like he has
on a single scale of 1 to 5.
It sounds like he might have a quarantine.
It's like, yo, I have a girlfriend, but I have a few. You know what I'm saying? One of those ones.
Are you honest with them? That's the most important thing.
I tell them, I'm like, yo,
this is what it is.
I'm honest.
Yeah.
I'm telling you honesty.
As long as they can make the decision for themselves, you're fair.
Yeah.
I feel like.
So
I'm a liar, but I'm an honest liar.
Oh my God, that's not what we said.
I lie honestly.
An honest liar is what he said.
I'm honestly a
Baby,
liar.
you're the only one.
You're the only.
Wait. That's just straight lying.
You're the only one, but then there's
just straight lying.
You're the only one, but then there's the 2 and the 3.
Stop this. Okay, so
stop
you.
This.
I know that you promote, like, you don't do drugs. You don't want to promote drugs, but you definitely
doing drugs is silly.
Yes, it is silly, but you definitely seem to be more on more than just a natural high.
Yeah.
Do you smoke weed? Let's be clear.
Let's be real. I used to smoke weed, but I outgrew that. That's some grade 8 shit.
Wait, that's not the right answer.
Okay.
That means that's a gateway.
That's some grade 11.
Like,
that's some grade 11 shit.
So you're saying you've moved on to something bigger and better, or?
To be honest, I could appreciate weed. I understand it, but I just outgrew it personally.
Okay.
It's not the same for everybody.
No, it isn't.
It's like I had
especially
my
creatives.
I had my smoking weed phase.
For sure. A lot of people have that during high school.
A long time,
Mm-hmm. A lot of people have that during high school, and then afterward they get paranoid, they get a little weird when they smoke. So I completely understand. It wasn't even that.
It was just like, I was just smoking too much weed and I wasn't doing any work.
Productive.
It wasn't productive. Yeah.
And I was like, let me put this weed down. Let me pick up this next thing.
Have you ever tried shrooms? I feel like you would like shrooms.
Zoomies.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not a shroom head still, but
have you tried it?
Zoom.
I've tried. Yeah.
That's his answer.
I feel like that you would have a great time on shrooms.
Zoom.
But always responsibly, right?
Yeah.
Like everything responsibly.
I just drink water. I just go for walks and shit. 1-2 jumping jack.
You're just high on life.
1-2 lunges. That's it.
You know what? We have
lunges.
to be healthy nowadays to fucking prevent COVID.
I love lunges.
We just gotta be as healthy as possible.
I hate lunges.
To just prevent all those sicknesses. So you're a liberated soul, that's for sure. How liberating is it to crowd surf? Because I've seen you crowd surfing. Like, how does it feel when you're just there? And I'm going to give a 2-part question. Does it get uncomfortable where people kind of like touch you in the wrong places? Like,
grab your balls.
How does the crowd surfing go?
Don't touch the hair. That's it.
Don't touch
That's the only place.
Yeah, it's like you got to preserve all the follicles, Yeah. And then it's like I jumped, and then it's like a 1-2, like,
They hold on for too long.
There goes those hairs. Not gonna see
someone's pulling at the legs. Someone's pulling at the
those hairs aren't coming back.
Jeez.
Well, what if they're grabbing your crotch?
Yeah,
your
nobody
balls,
grabs your
like
ass, your dick. Like
you're landing.
Hey.
How are
you
you
have to
landing?
take your jewelry off.
How are you landing? What if you land right on your balls? Nothing.
How do you even jump into a sea of people? That's actually.
I'm not the
so
best
crazy.
diver, but I've had my encounters.
So does it feel liberating? Does it feel like, yes?
Yeah, I take off like, I take off this little piece of plastic, I put it to the side.
He's talking about his little
plastic. He's talking about his diamonds.
I can't lose. I can't.
The platinum.
I can't lose this.
No, definitely. They'll snatch that and disappear.
I was like, I don't want to order a next one off Alibaba. I don't want to do that.
The first time you ever crowd surfed, like, you didn't think about it beforehand?
The first time, they didn't catch me still.
Jesus.
Really? You dropped on the ground?
They didn't catch me, and it was detrimental to my self-confidence. Oh. It was actually, no lie, it was in London, England. And I was like, all right, I'm lit. I'm just about to do this. And I just did it, and I didn't realize it was just a bunch of, like, females, that, like, didn't really...
No.
That weren't... One, didn't have the strength, and two, like, didn't anticipate it,
I would have let your ass drop, too. I'm not
I just did it, and there was some crazy, like, injury. Like, I was just on the ground. I was like, damn.
Yeah. I'd be like, he thought I was going to catch him.
It wasn't liberating at all.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Party done. Show's over.
Yeah, I was like,
that's funny.
I don't want to do this.
What's the biggest crowd that you've ever performed in front of, population-wise?
Mumbai, India.
How many people?
Yeah, I'm a crazy star in India for some reason.
You look like a Bollywood star.
Yeah, I could see it.
Ramriddlz. Yeah.
How many people?
50,000.
Nice.
No, I could see it.
No, I'm just kidding. It was like...
Why is your camp laughing?
It was like...
Were they there?
Okay.
You guys were there?
It might not have been it might not have been the biggest crowd, but the biggest crowd like outside of Canada.
Right.
Yeah. No,
it was probably like 1,000 people.
Energy means a lot too.
Yeah, for sure.
1,000 people.
I could definitely see you in India.
I literally expected like 30 people.
Okay, so that was the biggest crowd.
Pretty much, I had no expectations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that went, and then like there was girls like, Ram, like, I'm wetter than water for you, Ram. I'm like, holy fuck. Ram.
They trying to get that Canadian citizenship.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Ramen deep. I love you.
Not ramen deep.
I was like, holy fuck.
Ramen deep.
Oh, you just came through with them. He looks like he's one of the ones from the north. Right?
Yeah, because regardless of anything,
he's light skinned. He's rich.
Yeah.
One of them.
I'm a man of culture. I appreciate all culture,
Yeah.
And like you could probably hear that through my music,
Right.
Like I'll hear some shit and I'll be like, damn, like I appreciate that, and I'll just be influenced by it.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. That's Toronto. I feel like anybody from Mississauga, whatever, GTA, like you're gonna appreciate different cultures.
For sure, absolutely. So we know that you've performed in India, Mumbai, Korea, Dubai.
Yeah, I've been everywhere except for Sri Lanka. That's where I want to go next.
You've been everywhere. You've been to Philippines?
Yeah. No, I haven't been there. Okay. So. Or Philippines.
Yes. So
Sri Lanka and Philippines.
What's the best city that you've ever performed in? From all the cities, the big cities that you've performed in, because that's great. That's a huge accomplishment. Like, congratulations to you for that. That's dope. But what's the biggest? The best.
Best city?
Yeah.
Saga.
Ooh.
Saga. Yeah.
Homegrown.
They show you love.
Homegrown. So they showed you love. They went crazy for you. And
they love me in Saga.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Do you see yourself doing any virtual or driving concerts? Because we're dealing with today's climate.
No more parties.
Any virtual or driving things.
No more concerts.
Because I'll book you for it. We'll do some shit.
Virtual. Yo, to be honest, I'm about to be off this in like a couple of days. I'm trying to touch within my roots. So I'm taking a trip to Egypt. Actually, this Friday I'm off this.
You're out of here?
Yeah.
Wow. Egypt is still on my bucket list. Don't get me started.
Yeah, so
Don't get me
I'm
started.
actually,
Egypt's been on my bucket list.
Besides my Filipino and Jamaican ancestry, I'm Egyptian.
That's actually one of the questions that I have for you. Please let our listeners know, what is a Filipino footlong?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that, so I would like to know.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it can't be spoken about. It just has to be shown, And
Lord.
And it's like,
Don't whip out no Filipino footlongs in the studio.
Stop this.
Yeah.
He has a video with a...
I'm keeping
I don't know if it was real.
Is it food?
I don't know if it was real, but it was a moving cactus plant.
Do you know what a Filipino footlong is?
No, this is his catchphrase.
Oh,
I'm Filipino, so I wanted to know.
Shout out to the Filipinos.
Shout out to the Philippines, man. They're submerged in water right now.
Put
God
Kat
bless
onto
the
her own culture.
Let's everybody pray real quick. Pray for the Philippines because they're submerged in water. They've had some typhoons.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they've had some real shit happening there. So shout out to the Philippines. Pray for them. But a Filipino footlong is something that you won't know until you see it.
Exactly.
Comes from Ramriddlz.
I love Filipino culture. Shout out to Halo Halo. Shout out Jollibee. Shout out all that.
I still haven't tried Jollibee. Have you guys tried Jollibee?
Shout out Seafood
I
City.
have in the Philippines.
Have you tried Jollibee here?
Yeah, I have.
Is it good?
Yo,
Here?
Good still.
What should I order when I go to Jollibee?
It's a fried chicken, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
One, two,
No, I'll
chicken.
go. I haven't tried it.
The thing is, I
Some
never
corn.
really.
They have corn and mango pie.
It could
I've
be.
never
This
had
is
any
the
of
thing,
that.
though, because I've had it in the Philippines, but I like the burgers or whatever. But I've never really liked
Here
the
it's
fried
different.
chicken there because there's so many different options in the Philippines that you don't really want that fast food when you're there.
Yeah.
Right? You want that real.
That's
Yo,
the thing.
you guys been
I'm
to
not a fast food
Philippines
person.
and stuff?
Yeah, I was born in the Philippines.
No way.
I was born in the Philippines, and then
exciting.
I went back a couple times, and then I went back in 2018. We went island hopping.
You had your liampo?
lumpia.
Was it lumpia? What?
Lumpia. My mom makes.
Oh, I've heard of that.
I thought it was liampo.
Lumpia. No,
What is that? What is it?
Lumpia. It's a spring roll.
Lumpia, okay.
It's a spring roll with like vegetables and ground.
Okay,
beef
you
or
need to give
ground
me a
chicken.
plate
Listen,
of. Yeah,
Yo,
please.
what's this liampo?
listen to
baby?
me.
If
It's
your birthday-
lumpia. Okay,
Listen.
Don't get it twisted. It's
Okay,
lumpia.
okay.
Lumpia.
It's the best fucking. Okay, my mom makes the best lumpia in the world.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I
Ask
believe it.
anybody, and I'll
Put
make
a
some for
1-2
you.
on a plate.
I'm actually gonna make some for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll bring that, but between pancit, adobo, all that stuff, like
I think Ram needs
You-
a
you
good
need to-
plate of it too because you don't even know.
Nah.
But why are you a fan? Did you grow up with Filipinos? A lot of people grew up with Filipinos, or they had a Filipino girlfriend. One or the other.
Yeah.
one was it?
All of the above.
Ram loves the lady.
And
I
that's
love
where
the culture. You know, I'm a man
So-
of culture. I love the culture. For
You
sure.
need to go to the Philippines, man.
I
We went
do.
island hopping. The shit was amazing. Like
We were supposed to go
incredible.
before quarantine. I was gonna jump on your
Yes,
thing.
you should jump on the trip. I got booked
Before
in
quarantine.
Cebu, just before quarantine.
Fake
man.
best friends.
The whole
No, we
shit.
would have been trapped out there. She didn't go either.
I didn't
Oh,
go
th- oh,
either.
this
The
was
whole
recent.
thing got canceled.
Before quarantine, we were supposed to go.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would have been. We probably would have just got back.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
we went.
would have been.
We would have
locked
just
down,
got
for
back.
Sure.
You would have went to, what's that place called? Boracay.
Boracay, beautiful.
I know nothing.
Just
See what I'm
gorgeous,
saying?
gorgeous. I'll show you. I'll put you up on the
Trust
island
me.
hopping. I'll put you up on things.
I seen a 1-2 thing on the YouTube.
It's crazy.
This man trying to call me a fake best friend, but he calling say lumpy something next to like.
No, she's not a real Filipino. She's whitewashed. So.
Are you
Oh,
crazy?
shut up. She said you were
Trust
born
me.
there from Yad.
Are you absolutely
I'm half
out
Filipino.
of your mind?
I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Halo, halo. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, halo halo is a great dessert.
Trust me.
A 1-2 thing put
yeah.
him onto that. That's
No,
all.
listen, I'll put you onto some things.
Trust me.
But do we have what other music do we have here? What time is it?
honestly.
We're literally getting caught up in this whole conversation. Okay, so it's 7:40. We want to talk about a little bit about your album that's coming up.
More questions.
Just a couple more things because it's important.
We could do more shots too.
Yeah.
Get it.
Pass
When
me
can
a
we
cup.
expect
Okay.
Sweeter Dreams 2?
Sweeter Dreams 2.
Sweeter Dreams 2. I know it's highly anticipated.
this-
This is the album that he's been promoting.
This Sweeter Dreams 2 is a serious this is a serious thing. So you know it's like you live your life and stuff. This album is like it's like all my life. It's been leading up to this one moment. It's like my whole musical life at least is leading up to this moment. It's my how do you say this? It's my opus magnum. It's my masterpiece.
What are we talking about right now? The next. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I was throwing.
Yeah, my next album.
I was pouring the next shot. I looked up and he was talking to me, looking me dead in my eyes. Okay, hold on. So your next album, you're saying, is the best thing
so
that
it's
you
like,
put out.
It's pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much the best thing.
And is that just because do you feel like you're doing what you want to do?
Because I said it was.
Oh, okay. No, true. And that's a lot. Okay. No. Is that like, is it because like you're the most comfortable or more aware?
I just feel like there's going to be like some storytelling. And I feel like, it's always been like, a
good
this
time.
And that, but
like
it's like there was no real substance.
Okay.
So
you're going to more tell them about your life, yourself.
This next album, it's like you're going to learn about myself. Mm-hmm. And also, it's kind of like, it's almost like everything up to this moment, you know?
No, yeah. So you're gonna tell them what more insight on you as a person,
exactly.
You as an artist.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have like some stuff about like past relationships? Like what is it? Like is it
like
love, life?
Yeah, about a little
your
bit.
Your mother, because you said you're a mama's boy.
I love my mom.
Yeah. So you gonna talk about her on there?
I love my mom. I love her. Mom, I love you. I love you.
Love your mom.
Give me a hug, Mom. No, but for real, it's gonna be my masterpiece. Like I've been working on this last album for probably the past like 3 years, and it holds a lot of weight to me personally.
Yeah. When did you say that you were planning for that to be released?
So 2021.
Like early in the year, like spring?
Probably like mid-year.
Summer?
Yeah, probably like, exactly. Okay. Like April, May.
Yeah, you're like a summer vibe, I feel like.
Yeah, there's going to be all types of vibes.
Mm-hmm. So how do you compare, you got deported from LA, or you turned away from LA. Yeah. How would you say your support compares to your local support here in Canada versus internationally in the States or wherever else?
Well,
you
to
feel
be
like
honest,
you said that the Indian girls love you off.
Yeah, like
Ram
so
deep.
Pretty much not being able to go to the US or whatever, like that kind of opened up, like I kind of had to like, exploit the Europe fan base and the elsewhere or whatever. But I haven't done a show in the US in like maybe 5 years or some shit.
What about
4 years, 5 years?
Your like online or streaming presence in the States? Do you feel like that compares to here, or do you feel like here is
it's
stronger?
pretty much like on par. So,
okay.
Yeah. So
it's like
I'm excited.
Vibe.
I'm excited to like do shows and shit.
Mm-hmm. When that happens,
once this COVID shit's
when
done,
this stuff opens back up,
whenever,
right?
2020 fucking 9.
Well, whenever. You know what? Let's see about it, because maybe in 2021, maybe in 2021 we'll get right back into it.
I hope so.
2021, have some fun.
But like,
right?
Oh, you already have a song for it.
I was gonna say that's like
2021 coming out
soon.
Caption.
That's what's up.
2021.
Did you?
Have some fun.
So did we touch on this?
Yeah.
No. So
touch it.
Touch it. So
touch it. Kiss
obviously on your influence and songs or whatever. What artists or producers do you want to work with?
Ooh, great question.
Top 3
artists. Vibes Cartel.
Manifest it. Speak it out. Ooh.
Vibes Cartel number 1.
Ooh.
Free the world boss. Number 1. Vibes Cartel for sure. Number 2.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny. I like Bad Bunny.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah, I could so see that.
For
number
sure.
2. Number 3, let's go for a female artist.
Yes.
Cardi B.
Or producer.
Chill.
You guys could get wild together.
Number 3, I would go with I'm
trying to think.
Yeah, I want to hear what you guys want.
I'm trying to think, who's your vibe that's like matches that energy.
No, that's why I said Cardi B's, because she had one of the biggest records with
she's kind of
number 3. I'd say like Steph London.
Okay.
Steph London.
Yes. I'm for that too. I'm actually
Steph
for that too.
Dope. So we're going to actually play his song called Skittles, which I was talking about earlier, which went viral on TikTok. So I want to make sure that you get that check from TikTok. We're going to play Skittles, and we're going to get right back into the interview and close out. And we have a game.
Oh, I want to be here forever.
We have a game called Teachers in a Cab.
I don't want to go home.
So we'll get right back. I know everybody says that.
No, I don't want to leave.
It's the box
It's
power
fine. We're going to take
sound
shots right now, too.
It's the box
Keep
power
me
sound
here
effect.
forever.
So let's play Skittles real quick, and then we'll get right back into it.
Skittles by
Right here on
Ram.
Box Power Sound.
Riddles.
Ramriddlz, Killa, Kels. Get at
Ramriddlz.
Kels.
Box
what time it
Power.
is.
Yeah.